We'll talk about on the topic natural vegetation and wildlife. India is one of the 12 mega biodiversity countries of the world. India occupies 10th place in the world with about 47,000 plant species and 4th in Asia in plant diversity. 15,000 flowering plants in India constitute 6% in the world total number of flowering plants. India also has approximately 90,000 species of animals as well as a rich variety of fish in its fresh and marine waters. A plant community which has grown naturally without human aid is called natural vegetation. Natural vegetation that has been left undisturbed by human for a long time is called virgin vegetation. Flora is used to denote plants of a particular region or period, and fauna is species of animals of a particular region or period. Flora and fauna kingdom constitute biodiversity of a particular region or period. Relief, climate, and ecosystem are three factors for biodiversity. After that, I would like to talk about relief. Land. The nature of land influences the type of vegetation. Fertile land supports agriculture, while undulating and rough terrains have grassland and woodlands which give shelter to a variety of wildlife. Soil. Different types of soil provide basis for different types of vegetation. The sandy soils of the desert support cactus and thorny bushes, while wet marshy deltic soils support mangroves and deltic vegetations. The hill slopes with some depth of soil have conical trees. After that, I would like to talk about climate. Temperature. The character and extent of vegetation are mainly determined by temperature, along with humidity in the air, precipitation and soil. Sunlight. Due to differentiations in latitude, altitude, season and duration of the day, there is variation in duration of sunlight. Precipitation, rains. Areas of heavy rainfall have more dense vegetation as compared to other areas of less rainfall. In India, almost the entire rainfall is brought in by the advancing southwest monsoon, soon June to September, and retreating northeast monsoon. After that, I would like to talk about ecosystem. All the plants and animals in an area are interdependent and interrelated to each other in their physical environment, thus forming an ecosystem. A very large ecosystem on land, having distinct types of vegetation and animal life is called a biome. Importance of forest. These are renewable resources and play a major role in enhancing the quality of environment. They modify local climate, control soil erosion, regulate stream flow, support a variety of industries, provide livelihood for many communities, and offer panoramic or scenic view for recreation. It controls wind, force, and temperature and causes rainfall. It provides humus to the soil and a shelter to the wildlife. Natural vegetation in India has undergone many changes due to several factors such as the growing demand for cultivated land, development of industries and mining, urbanization, and overgrazing of pastures. After that, I would like to talk about types of vegetation. Types of vegetation may be identified in our country are: first one, tropical evergreen forest; second one, tropical deciduous forest; third one, tropical forests and scrubs. Fourth one, montane forest. Fifth one, mangrove forest. I would like to talk about first of all tropical evergreen forest. These forests are restricted to heavy rainfall areas of the Western Ghats and the island group of Lakshadweep, Andaman and Nicobar, upper parts of Assam and Tamil Nadu coast. They grow in an area 200 centimeter of rainfall with a short dry season. The trees reach great heights up to 60 meters or even above. These forests have rich vegetation of all kinds, trees, scrubs and creepers, which give it a multi-layered structure since the region is warm and wet throughout the year. The forests appear green all the year round because there is no definite time for trees to shed their leaves. Commercially important trees of this forest are ebony, mahogany, rosewood, rubber, and cinchona. Common animals found in these forests are elephants, monkeys, lemur, and deer. Plenty of birds, bats, sloth, scorpions, and snails are also found. After that, I would like to talk about tropical deciduous forest. Most widespread forest in India. These are also called monsoon forest and spread over the region receiving rainfall between 200 centimeter and 70 centimeter. Trees of this forest type shed their leaves for about 6 to 8 weeks in dry summer. These forests are further divided into two types, moist and dry deciduous. Moist deciduous found in areas receiving rainfall between 200 and 100 centimeter, present mostly in the eastern part of the country, northeastern states along the foothills of the Himalayas, Jharkhand, West Orissa and Chandigarh, and on the eastern slopes of the Western Ghats. Teak is the most dominant species of the forest. Commercially important species are bamboos, sal, sesame, sandalwood, khair, kusum, arjun, and membrane. Dry deciduous found in areas having rainfall between 100 centimeter and 70 centimeter, present in the rainer parts of the peninsular plateau and the plains of Bihar and Uttar Pradesh. There are open stretches in which teak, sal, people, neem grow. A large part of this region has been cleared for cultivation, and some parts are used for grazing. Common animals found are lion, tiger, pig, deer, and elephant. Also use varieties of birds, lizards, snakes, and tortoises are found there. Suno, dear student, this was the first part of natural vegetation and wildlife. Later on, I will discuss about second part of the topic. Thank you.